All right, guys, so we are back. Okay, we are back for sure. So let's do this. Okay, what we got left? Okay, we gotta do this section right here. Okay, this shouldn't be that bad, but you just never know. Okay, another thing too, this background, right? So we want to make sure that this thing is looking like the website. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a, pretty much a little trick that I picked up a long time ago. Right? It's a little trick that I picked up a long time ago. So we're gonna pretty much take a couple of different, pretty much different backgrounds and put them together. Okay, so we can come here and do this by choosing background image. Okay, so let's go to the body tag. Let's come to the body tag. Yes. Okay. So let's see this body tag. Oops. Okay, we're gonna paste this. Let's say background. Okay, and let me get some gradient. So gradient generator. Guys, I don't remember all this stuff from the top of my head, and I hope that you're not looking to remember all of this stuff too, right? This is stuff that you don't need to be like remembering like the back of your hand. Like, you don't need it, guys. If you remember it, hey, more power to you. For guys like me, I'll just have a generator, or I'll just look at the documentation. Okay. The next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna do a linear gradient. So we're gonna come here. I'm gonna paste this to be right here like this. Okay. Then I'm gonna paste this one to be right here like that. Okay. And then I'm going to remove this from here. There you go. Now on this one, I'm gonna try to change this. I'm trying to get the, not the hex, is it hexadecimal color, or hex color, whatever, right? I want to get the RGBA, okay, for this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at Photoshop, good old Photoshop, right? Paste this here, okay, and get the RGBA. So RGB is 3749.65. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy here, copy this one, okay, copy this, come down here, paste this. Okay, we got the linear gradient. We're gonna change this to background image. Okay, now in here, if I remember, you gotta put in, after the linear gradient, you gotta put in the URL of the image. So let's find something out here. Let's see. I don't know what characters they have on this thing. They got Apex Legend, right? So let's search Apex Legends. A horrible speller. Okay, Apex Legends. Okay, so let's see. Maybe that one could be good. Let me see. Inspect this. Take the image, copy it. Okay, then I'm gonna come here, put in the URL. Okay, put in the URL. Now let me get the color again. What was it? 3749.65. 3749.65. 3749.55. What? 3749.65. 3749.65. 37. I'm sorry, guys. 3749. 3749.65. Okay, 37. What? 3749.65. Okay, and then I'm just gonna put in 1. Okay, save this. Now let me see how this is looking. Not looking good. There's no background. It's not looking good. Okay, let me see how this looks. Okay, that's fine. Now there's something that I'm messing up. Okay, so it is vertical. Okay, so it's supposed to be like that. Now there's something going on that I'm missing. Let me see. Put this at 0. Okay. All right, there you go. Okay, so we put it at 0. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm gonna move this to be copy this. I'm gonna copy this code here. I'm gonna put this here and put a comma, but instead of at 0, I'm gonna put this like at let's say 50. Okay, so then now it's looking like that. Okay, now for this one I'm gonna put in 0.5. That's a little bit too much. Put it at 0.9. Okay, and look how it's starting to look. Okay, now another thing we're gonna have to do, we're gonna have to come here and say background, so is it background size cover. Okay, background size cover, background position center, background repeat, repeat, no repeat, no repeat. Save that. Okay, so then it's starting to look good. Okay, but that image is no bueno. We're gonna have to get something else without no text. Let's get this one. Inspect. Copy this. Get the images. Come here and paste that in. Okay, and one thing that I always tell people, like one of the best things is to get really good with not JavaScript, CSS, guys. As you guys can see, I'm like CSS master. You know what I'm saying? Super Saiyan Joe. You know what I mean? Give me my respect. Put some respect in my name. Okay? Put some put some respect in my name, kid. You know, I know what I'm doing out here. Okay? You give me a picture, I'll make it. You get what I'm saying? Okay, so now, yes, this is what we got so far. Okay? So then now we're gonna come here to get it a little bit better. Let's put in 0.7. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much like it. Whew, it's looking good, kids. Now we gotta fix this one too. It's looking good, kid. All right, so now the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna find that centered image, and we gotta make sure that we put in like that. Okay, and there we go. Now that's gameplay. You know what I mean? Give me my respect. You get what I'm saying? That's all I want, right? Guys, if you want to learn how to code and you want to learn all the tricks and we want to learn everything that I know, go to CodingPhase.com. Stop playing. I don't even know what you're doing here. You know, like this is cool, but what you're really going to learn is at CodingPhase.com, man. Stop playing. Oh my God. I'm nice with it. Okay. Next thing that we got to do. Okay, next thing that we got to do is those little circles. Remember those? Okay, so we're going to have to do that now. Okay, so we got the couple of little circles. So let's do that now for sure. And don't worry about the animations. We're going to do that at the end. That's the last thing. You never do the animations first. Focus on the price first, and then you do the animations later. Okay, so we got 5 little circles. Okay, we got circles and then 5 circles. Okay, so then I'm gonna come down here. Okay, once again, I'm gonna copy this. Okay, paste it because I don't want to type it. And then I'm gonna say circles. Okay, then in here I'm gonna say we're gonna do the circles, right? And let's leave that alone for a second. Okay, so we got the circles section. There's a name to this. There's a name to this thing. I don't know, I can't remember the name of it, right? Dots. Let's just call it let's just call it dots. Okay, so I'm gonna create another section. Okay, another div, and I'm gonna say div class dots. Okay, okay, like that. Dots, circles, circle. I know somebody's killing me right now. They're like, Jesus Christ, don't name them like that. Listen, man, this is like building it quick. Okay, we could think about names later on. So we're gonna put dots. Okay, dots, and then we're gonna say display flex justify content center. Okay, align items center. Okay, save that, come back here. Okay, then we're gonna copy this, paste this here. Then now we're gonna say circles. Okay, I'm gonna say circles. Okay, and then what we're gonna do with this is we're gonna say copy this again. We just don't worry, we're gonna fix that at the end. So we got dots, circles, circle. Okay, now for each circle we're gonna make it like a little square. So we're gonna say width 20 pixels, height 20 pixels, and then this is how you make the circle. You come here and say border radius 50%. Save that, and that basically makes it a perfect circle. Now of course there's no circle because we have no background, we can't see it. So we're gonna say background white. Okay, and there we go. Now this is where we start, you know, fixing things up. We're gonna come here, we're gonna say padding on the dots, right? We're gonna say dots, give this a padding of 50 pixels all around. Okay, okay, so we have that. Now those circles are way too big, so we gotta make this much smaller. So let's say dots of 10 pixels. 10, oops, 10 and 10. Okay, that's not bad. I think we got it. But then we're gonna have to change, copy this, paste this here, and put in active, the one that's active. Okay, the one that's active is going to be 2020. Save that. There you go. Okay, now this is where the moment of truth comes in. Okay, so we got the circle, we got active. Okay, so on the circles, if we really want this to be good, we're gonna have to do a little something where we're gonna have to readjust this. Okay, so we got dots, circles. Okay, and then because what I want is for each circle to have, let's say, a margin 0 top and bottom, 10 pixels left and right. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, that's almost perfect, guys. You know, give me my props. You know what I mean? Give me my props. Eyeball work. You get what I'm saying? We doing this, okay? Okay, so we got 10 pixels, and I think this could be smaller. 7 pixels, 7 pixels. Is it? Yeah, I think that's perfect. 7 pixels. Now, the next thing is, see how they have this? I might want to do something else to this later on, but it's fine. Okay, so we're gonna come here. This is fine. And just for this section, I usually like to leave the you know, like the hover effects to the end. But because I need to find out if this is going to work, I need to make sure I come here and do a copy of the circle. And I'm going to say hover, right? When we hover above this, we're going to make this, I don't know, what's the color of this thing? Okay, where is it? Where is it? Oh my God. Okay, here we go. Copy this. And when we hover this, we're gonna turn this to this color. Okay, and the width and the height is gonna become what it was here, which is, I think it's 20 pixels. Okay, so currently this is how it's looking. Okay, now what we want to do is we want to make sure, okay, we got this, we got this thing. Let me see, because you see how this thing is moving each one of them as you hover it. Like, I don't want that to happen. So that's what I'm trying to think. What can we do? Right, we're gonna have to do another trick. We're gonna have to create another element inside of this. So inside of here, we're gonna say div class background. Okay, background color. Okay, so this is how we're gonna have to do this, guys. I know somebody's out there killing me, but this is how I'm going to do it. Okay, because what I want to do is I want to have control of the circles. So let's say instead of this, we're gonna change this to be a background color. Okay, background color. Copy this, paste this here. Okay, and on this one we're gonna paste that there too. Okay, so everything is good, but now what we're going to do is we're gonna figure out what's the width of this element when it's like that, when it's full of 20 pixels. Okay, so come back down here, we got 20 pixels and then 10 and 10, which is 40. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that this parent div called circle, the width of it is 40 pixels. Okay, so then now we can remove the margin of this. Okay, remove the margin of this one too. Save that. Okay, so then now when we hover on top of it, they're not moving all the other ones. Now, this is the other trick. On this circle, we're gonna say display flex justify content center. Okay, align items center. Okay, now there you go. So now, as you can see, it's not an ugly transition like it was before. The next thing we're gonna do here is we're gonna put in pointer, right? Or we're gonna say cursor. No, it's a cursor pointer. Save that. And then now when we hover on top of it, you see, it's a nice transition. Now the next thing, we want to make sure we put in a transition to this background color. So we're going to say transition. Okay, transition all, ease in and out. Matter of fact, no, it's all time, let's say 0.4 seconds, ease in and out, and then we save it like that. Now let's see. Ta-da, ta-da, you get what I'm saying? Right now the animation is too slow, of course, so let's say 0.2 seconds. There you go. Okay, so it's looking good. All right, and there we go, kids. Okay, now for this one, the one that says active, we got to change the background. Change the background to this. Okay, there you go. So you guys can see now the way how this thing is done, that animation, what it's doing is, I see what it's doing. It's turning the border size bigger, but we're not gonna do it like that. If you guys want to go the extra mile, you could do that. Now of course I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller, so put this at 30 pixels with 30 pixels. No, put it at 15 with 15. Okay, so then now when we look at this, yeah, I think, let's see this. Yeah, it's a little bit smaller. So let's try to do this at 15 pixels, 15 pixels. Now it's too small. Damn it. Put it at 17 because I know it's not 15 and it's not 20. So let's put it at 17. Okay. And there you go. So we got it. All right, cool. So we got this part, right? Now, the next thing that we want to do is we want to work on this area here, this top game section. Of course, we're only doing this section. We're not going to go crazy and start doing every single section on the website. Okay, we're just going to do this other section here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to come here and let's go to the next section. Okay, let me close this up, close this here, because we are done. We are done with those things. All right, now let's say section. You know what, man? You know what? Let's stop right here, guys. Okay, let's take a break. Let's relax. Let's chill. Okay, because every time we made a video, it's like 30 minutes, 40 minutes long. I know it's a lot for you guys. So 20 minutes, I think that's a sweet spot. So I'm gonna stop right here, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Guys, if you like this type of content, go visit my website, CodingPhase.com. That's where you're really gonna learn how to code. Okay, this is just free content for you guys to see what we can do. You know what I mean? So take advantage. You're gonna have a lot of fun with my courses. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.